Beneath the Planet of the Apes starts off right where the original left off, even containing some scenes from the first movie's ending to sort of bring you back up to speed. In this one, Taylor and Nova wander off into the Forbidden Zone looking for a place to make a life, but they come across some strange phenomena such as phantom flames leaping out of the ground, and when Taylor goes to investigate, he seemingly vanishes into thin air. Meanwhile, another ship arrives in this future Earth, this one having come look for Taylor and his crew. The captain of the ship dies shortly after it crash lands, but the surviving officer, Brent, survives and starts traveling around looking for life, and he soon finds the Ape City. The apes are going through some tough political times. The gorillas, led by General Ursus, want to invade and conquer the Forbidden Zone and increase their territory and get more food. But the orangutans are against it due to their pious nature, and the chimps want no part of the gorillas' militaristic leanings. Zaius, despite being the number one ape when it comes to being a fundamentalist maniac, decides to go with Ursus into the Forbidden Zone. Brent and Nova are captured by the apes, but they wind up in the care of Zira and Cornelius. Cornelius is also played by a different actor in this one. They tell him of their time with Taylor and that he had gone off into the Forbidden Zone. When exploring the zone, Brent realizes that he is in the future Earth, and finds intelligent telepathic human beings in old subway tunnels. These humans, however, are actually mutants who survived a nuclear war and worship a bomb that has the capacity to destroy the entire planet. Brent finds Taylor is also their captive, and the mutants force Taylor and Brent to fight to the death, but they're interrupted when the previously mute Nova screams out Taylor's name, which distracts the mutant and lets them escape. At the same time, Ursus and Zaius start invading the tunnels, and everything goes haywire. Nova gets killed, Brent kills Ursus, and is in turn shot to death by the gorillas, and Taylor is also shot and dying. The mutants had readied their bomb as they have no practical means of defense against the apes, and after Zaius refuses to help Taylor, he dies, with his hand coming down on the bomb, destroying the planet. Yeah. If you thought the first one had a shocking ending, how about that shit? The planet is destroyed and they all fucking die. The end. Go fuck yourself. If anything, this movie had some major balls. The movie gets some pretty bad reviews back in its day, but because people saw it as the inferior sequel, but I've always liked this one. It's mysterious and tense, and although the conclusion is sudden and jarring like a punch in the gut, when you get over the shock, it does provoke thought. We'll perhaps never know whether Taylor simply fell on the bomb as he died and accidentally destroyed Earth, or if he did it in his last moments as revenge, proving that Zaius was right about the nature of man. And really, that's what this is all about, the nature of man. The mutants see themselves as superior because of their pacifistic nature, but they worship an instrument of destruction that they don't fully understand. They believe that if they force their opponents to kill each other, that the blood is not on their hands. The gorillas, orangutans, and chimps are also aspects of man. The gorillas see what they want and take it. They believe in the right of conquest. The orangutans are intransigent and resistant to change, and the chimps are curious and peaceful, but weak in the sense that they let the other two species make all the decisions. Beneath the Planet of the Apes isn't the perfect sequel, but I never really understood the criticisms against the film. To me, it may not be as classic as the first one, but it has a great follow-up. It has a great, tense atmosphere, superb acting, and it kept me interested with its story that unfolds at a natural rate and shows a lot more aspects of the planet and the ape culture that we missed out on the first time. My only complaint would be the special effects, such as the makeup and such. Still good, but it seems lower budget than the first movie. I give it an 8 out of 10.